Hello, hello, everyone, and welcome.
Hello, everybody. Welcome.
I hope you guys are having a blessed and wonderful day. Let me see here. Leslie, do you have your thing on in the background?
Not anymore.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I'm like, I know. Girl, come talk to me. Come on in. Sip this tea. Girl, come talk to me. Come on in. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Let's chat. Here for you. Well, I hope y'all are ready to chat. I see we got three people in here, so we're gonna give it some time to let some other people come on in.
Yes.
Uh, yeah. I don't know if it's because it's early or what it is.
I told you what it is. I sent it to you in the chat. I mean,
Yeah, but even still, normally we still have people, regardless if that's going on.
yeah, but those numbers were rising right there.
Mm. What could be?
Mm-hmm.
We could need to. That's gangster. I'll give it a little while and see if more people come in.
I wish I could get my voice to sound like gangsta emoji voice.
Oh my God. What? So you could say beautiful? You
No,
beautiful.
so I can say Fuen. Does he know how to say that?
No, just like he can't say contributions. Oh my goodness, that's a funny word. And then something else that I had just learned that he couldn't say.
What?
Oh, I just
What?
learned that he couldn't say.
What?
Oh,
Oh,
hey Crystal,
there's an echo. Shoot.
do you have something on? So we have 7 people in here. I hope you guys are having a good day. Let me play our theme song one more time. Hold on, y'all. Come in and let's sip this tea. Girl, come talk to me. Come on in. Come in and let's sip this tea. Girl, come talk to me. Come on in. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Let's chat. Here for you. Here for you. Now y'all know I see this waterhead gangster emoji, and I was waiting patiently until after I had got to playing the music to see what he was gonna say. Whatever talking about sound like a fire dragon. Leslie.
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
y'all know I see you got something playing in the background because okay. She gotta come back because she's saying she got an echo. So give her a moment. She'll be back. Um, I sound like a fire dragon, huh? Hello, Mel. How are you? Hello, hello, and welcome to everyone. Gangster, you gonna act right. Um, I told your friend, so I'm sure he'll be here in a little bit. And I hope y'all act right together today. Let me drop the link again, Miss Leslie. So who ready to get into this girl chat today, honey? I dropped down on purpose and I'm coming back up. Okay, no problem. I just put the link back in there just in case you didn't have it. But today's topic should be very interesting. How long would you date a person without meeting their kids? Has anyone in the chat had an experience with that? Put a one in the chat if you have. I know I've had that situation occur. If they don't do it, Leda, I know. Look, a timeout. I ain't mad at you. Yeah, definitely don't mind doing a timeout, honey. Yepers, yepers. So my situation was a little different. I started dating a gentleman who was older than me. Hey Nola girl. I'm hoping it wasn't cancer either. I hope you feeling better, hon. So my situation was a little different. I started dating. If I gotta deal with your kids, I don't want you. Older. Shut up, you lying. Hey Nola girl. I'm hoping it wasn't cancer either. I hope you feeling better, hon. Do you have on another device? So my situation was a little different. I started dating. If I gotta deal with your kids, I don't want you. Older. Shut up, you lying. Hey Nola girl. I'm hoping it wasn't cancer either. I hope you feeling better, hon. Leslie, you have on another device. Situation was
I'm here and I don't understand what's going on. Let me mute.
So okay, the situation that I dealt with, like I say, the gentleman was older than me. We had a 12-year age gap, and his kids was grown. Um, and so, however, his kids did not want to meet anyone who wasn't their mother. Um, and I understood that he couldn't force them to meet me because, hey, they're not kids anymore. You can't tell them, oh, you definitely gonna meet this person. But it was bothersome for me. And we hung in there for a long time, but it wasn't a situation that I felt very comfortable with. So, mm, let's see. Okay, so far so good. No feedback. Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay. So, have you dealt with a situation like that, Miss Leslie?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So tell us about your situation.
Okay, so that's kind of okay. So the one I shared with you,
Mm-hmm.
that's rather different, but hey, it's still what it was. Um, so my ex, well, I'll just get straight to it. There was never a meet and greet
Hey, Glenn.
with his daughter. So I was 8 months pregnant with my ex.
Hold on one second, Leslie. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Gangster, shut up. You see what he put in there? He just didn't want you. Shut it up. Okay, I'm
No,
sorry.
no, that was my ex husband. Thank you anyway, gangsta emoji. Thank you anyway. Hating already. I didn't even get 2 words in.
You know?
Golly. At least hear the story or part of it. Anyway, so yeah, I was 8 months pregnant with my ex-husband's child, and he told me that he has a 3-year-old girl, 3-year-old daughter, and so I felt whatever I did. Fast forward, I never met her. Um, I told him ideas that I had. Let's keep her for the summertime so she can grow with our child at the time. He said it was a good idea. Never met her. So I had an inclination. I said, you know what? She doesn't exist. It's not possible. Um, Years and years and years passed. I still didn't meet her. And now we were at, how many children did I have at the time? We had four. All four sons were born. And then I got stories of mom. Me and my sister went to the park. We spent time. I met her. She's really nice. Blah 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 blah. I say, I don't know. You don't sound like my son. Uh, he told them to lie to their mom, and I figured it
Uh-huh.
out on my own. Yeah, there was never a meeting. I'm gonna tell you the biggest clue. The biggest clue. He was all the way into basketball, and you know my oldest son is a professional overseas basketball player.
Mhm.
So the X Factor, that's what I call X. They're X Factors. The X Factor said he that he and her, which is he and his daughter that
Mhm.
he never met, they were gonna go to who was that? I think it was one of the Pistons had a gym, and he said that he was gonna take her there. I knew that was a lie because first of all, you got a whole son. Why would you never take him to? Why would you not take him to the I think it was Joe Dumars
Mhm.
gym? Why would you not take your son, your firstborn, even if he was a girl? Why would you not take your firstborn to the gym, but you're taking your daughter that you met for the first time to a gym? And that's what he said when he came home. That was, we were going to do that. And then, yeah, we went. He got all dressed up. He came home looking the part. I said, this doesn't make sense. This doesn't even add up. Why would you just take, why would you? He didn't take her. He met her there, which doesn't make sense. You would have taken your oldest son and her. You would have taken your oldest son to meet her at the gym would make more sense to me so that they can bond. And right then, I was already at a 90% understanding that I believe he was lying anyway. But then when he said that, I said, oh no, you all the way lying. She's a ghost. She's a figment of your imagination. There is no such a, it wasn't so. He lied. He lied all the way. He lied. And so, in regards of our title here, I would have given him the time that he needed for me to meet her because I'm protective of my sons. And so it was never a meet and greet. And so he lied. Altogether, he lied. So to answer the question, this is 2022. How long would I give a man? 1 year. I would give you 1 year. If you don't think that I'm worthy enough to meet your child in 1 year, bye.
Okay, so what if it was older kids, they were grown? I mean,
Okay,
you
what's the
can't force
problem?
them.
No, you can't. But at least you can hear from them. He could ask them and they could say no. So then that's what you need to tell me. What was their answer? They have the right to say no.
Well,
Let
I'm sorry. Did you see what they just put in chat?
me go ahead because I'm not seeing anything in the chat. So let me see something.
They cutting up. Gangsta asked, was it Joe Dunmar's gym? And then he said, did you love him, Leslie?
I'm
And
not
then,
answering that question. Thank you.
hey, Sherry. And then Glenn asked Gangsta what's his drag name. Yeah, they cutting up. I don't know what to do with them.
Yeah,
Um,
they silly.
what about if they got crazy baby mama and the baby mama won't doesn't want you around their kids?
That's okay. I understand that. And so at least I would know the reason. All right. That's not going to stop me from dating the person.
Okay.
But it better be true. That's all I got to say about that. You know what I'm saying? It better be true, because if you're lying and I find out that you lie, okay, so I'm not well, I'm not going to continue with a known liar.
They do always cut up, you and family. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm definitely not for the deal with a known liar. I can't do that. I'm
No,
sorry.
I'm not doing that. But you do have that year. Why 1 year and not 6 months? Because um I've dated a few people that they never got a chance to meet my sons. Never got a chance to meet them. And that was all right. I didn't think they were worthy, so it didn't happen. Sorry, bye.
Yeah.
Yeah. You are worthy enough to be a sort of kind of friend to me where I didn't allow you to get really, really close to me like that, which means you were not going to get close to my sons enough to meet them. So that's how worthy they were. Just enough to be associates, and that about wraps it up. But the rest who did meet my sons, different story. I thought that we were going to have more of a relationship. At least I hope so. And I was thankful that I moved that way because, I didn't grow up seeing that. My mother didn't have men in our home. I didn't grow up with my father even. And so she didn't have men coming to our home. As a matter of fact, she taught us not to do that. She said, I don't care if the man come to your house talking about he got to use the bathroom. She said, whatever he got to do in that bathroom, he should have done that before he came to your house. Don't let him in around your children.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't know about that life.
I mean, I think everyone should be extremely cautious, especially when bringing people around your kids, but if you are engaged in a relationship and it's going someplace, then you have to figure out a time where they can actually meet, and then go from there. So
Yeah, and that's true. And the shenanigans we were involved in regards to adults, even when we played house, I didn't bring that stuff home. So what we did, as in some friends and I who talked on the phone and talked about what we did in our past, what we did in those days were, if you want to call it hoe activity, be a hoe without your kids knowing. They don't have to see these types of things in their home. I think a child should be comfortable in the privacy of their own space. And when you bring this man, Joe, coming over today, and oh my, who is this coming over tomorrow? You say, Brian. Come on now. That's not right. That's not fair. That's not right. It teaches a son, teaches a daughter how to be a hoe growing up. So
I agree with that.
we didn't do all that.
You know, I always say, never worry about if a child is mimicking you. Worry about how they fail to represent you. A child is always gonna watch you and they gonna mimic your behavior.
Yes,
However, is it the adequate representation that you want your child to be putting out there? So you should always think about that.
exactly.
So,
I didn't really know it was a thing until siblings started doing it. I'm the youngest of nine, so I didn't know it was a real thing. And like I said, I don't know if I said this before, but I really did live a sheltered life. I was married at 25, and I knew him at 16. And so we were together from 16 until we got together, years passed, and then we married, after which, I was a mother of four. So I always had to work. I always had to take my children with me, those type of things. So I really did live a sheltered life. Not saying I don't know things. Of course, of course. I do have that the street smarts, because me and my girlfriend, we would go over each other's houses, and while we're walking to each other's house, this house, girlfriend, the house, girlfriend, Men would see us whistle, and um, you get a number that way, talking to the people as we got older. I did um I do know
Shut
what it's
up,
like to
Glenn.
be, to have fun in the club, but I never did like the club. I only went because my sisters went. And then I was like, you know what? Glenn, seriously? That's a lie. 17 years. See, I'm not playing with you today. Not playing. You shouldn't.
So you and family, the topic for today is how long would you date a person without meeting their kids? Um, and then in regards to
Glenn, you a fool.
yeah, Glenn be cutting up. Um,
Glenn gonna say I got married at 25, divorced at 26. I was married for 17 years, Glenn. Thank you. Thank you for trying, though.
yeah, so that's our topic for today. I mean, I really don't know. Leda, Glenn gonna put you in gangster. Why you gotta be cutting up? Why you gotta be cutting up? Glenn, get your friend. Anywho, they
How she gonna put him in the style? And that's so silly. That's so wrong. Like, wow. So, oh my God. So that means, okay, so what Gangster just said, that means he's putting Glenn in the female's position.
exactly, and that
So
I'm the man.
he thought that he was attacking you, but he's actually attacking his own friend. So, okay, I got you.
Oh no, he trying to attack me. Hey, hey,
Yeah, but he's attacking Glenn too. I guess he attacking Glita.
yeah, he attacking us both.
Us
You and
both.
family.
Yes.
You and family, y'all know better. Come on now. Don't fall for what gangster saying.
Don't let me don't let me come after that title now. Uh
Shut up talking about she gonna flip him.
a pastor
Um
a pastor on Monday. What day is this? A hoe on Thursday? Don't mess
man.
with us. Look, don't mess with us. I promise you.
So Glenn is the one that told him that he was licking booty, and I'm the one to get attacked. Really? They be cutting up.
With the legs in the air.
So I'm with you, Sherry. I agree with that.
Oh,
Thank you, Camilla. Um, but with all honesty, I really don't know how long I can say, because that's a tough situation, because nowadays you do have a lot of females who just do not want their kids,
yeah.
yeah, around other females, and then they'll say, the dad is a deadbeat and everything, but you not giving them the chance and the opportunity to be a father because of the fact that they're not in a relationship with you. And so that's tough nowadays. But now, if you can't show me some pictures of your baby or
Yeah.
something, then I'm questioning. Like, okay, do you really have a child? I know that
Yeah.
had to been difficult, that y'all was married 17 years and then to find out that he lied about having a child.
Yes.
Okay, Carmela, go right ahead. Yeah, that definitely has to be difficult. That would have broken some trust barriers.
Oh no, my heart was no longer there because
Okay.
that's a lot of years. That's a lot of years. It wasn't the entire 17 years that it took for me to understand that it was a lie, but all together on paper. Now that's
Hey,
specific
Miss
knowledge.
Moji. Hey, Griffin 2020.
Hey Griffin 2020, don't go to you and family. You said we nasty.
Hold on one second. Okay. Hold on, Miss Camila. Let me put you on speaker. Okay. You ready? Hey. Did you see what Glenn said? I'm gonna. Okay. Did you see what Glenn said? Tell me I'm gonna be somebody's side piece. No,
Yeah.
I didn't see Glenn talking about he gonna. I think he said I'm gonna be Kyron's side piece. Oh, that you gonna be Kyron's side piece? Yeah. Glenn, you better stop. You better stop messing with Miss Carmela. You better leave
Wow.
her alone. You better act right. Mm-mm. Oh, Miss Moji, they been in here talking about you putting gangsta on the stove and everything else. I'm like, oh yeah, they cutting up. Y'all know what we deal with, huh? Now you know Glenn is gonna always come
Yeah.
and support me every time we do something. But yes, him and Gangsta, I definitely feel like they need a belt at times. Well, given their size, I think the both of them gonna break the high chairs. I will definitely tell them that. All right, bye bye.
Mrs. Moji shaking her head.
Sis, you already know. All we can do is
Oh,
pray for them too because they cut up 24/7. Y'all just don't understand what we deal with from these two. It, the rants. Sometimes I feel like it just doesn't do the conversations that we have with the two of them justice. Yeah.
that Crystal said everyone need a good belt sometimes. Amen.
Crystal,
Yes.
you ain't never lied because I
Never
tell
lie.
Glenn all the time, go get the belt. Go get the belt. Mm-mm.
So you know what?
Mm,
Different communities, I'm sure they have their own rules. What does that mean? I know that I'm in a relationship with an African man, and this is
mm-hmm.
specific I'm talking about. Prior to that, many years prior to that, I was in a friendship with an African man. And I found out, I learned so much, but I found out something. So we were friends. His child did not live with him, and that was okay. He lived with his mom, with the African guy's ex. I didn't know that he had a child until almost 2 years later.
Oh wow.
And that was okay because before him, I worked around African men who, um, at some point, they didn't mention having a child. And they told me why that is so. He said, while you all, talking about American people, while you all share pictures, share conversation about your child, we don't do that because we protect our children. Because if we tell you all of this and that you all share, we're giving you access. And that's not something we do. And,
Okay.
and I was unaware of that. And I was okay with that because, like I said, he was my friend,
Mm-hmm.
uh, with benefits. But y'all didn't hear that. That's beside the point.
Look, I was just getting ready to ask, and then you slid it on in there.
He was my
What kind of
friend,
friend? Yeah, what kind of friend, Miss Leslie?
with
Um,
benefits.
so
Glenn,
now I'm seeing that there's a pattern that you like African men.
let's see. I do. I like both. You know what I'm saying? I don't search for African men. I know that's not what you asked, but I'm answering your question. That is a yes. And I also love my American men. I'm not going to compare the two here. That would be uncivilized. I will tell you, I don't seek nor do I wait for an African man to find me. No, I didn't ask God, oh Lord, please let an African man find me and blah, blah, blah. No, it's just so happens that my man is African.
Hold on 1 second. So Griffin 2020, the topic that we have today is how long would you date a man without meeting his kids? And we just got a little bit off topic because we were talking about the variance in regards to cultures. And so she was saying in the African culture that the men do not present or talk to the about their kids because they feel like they're putting them in harm's way or at risk.
Don't do that. Don't do that, Glenn.
Well, it started with Miss Toya because you said both, and they were trying to figure out what both you were talking about. they didn't know that you were talking about American men and black men. They kind of missed that, and so that's why Glitter said that.
I am no longer your sister, Glenn. You are no longer my brother. You
Let me
are
see.
you are that guy. That's who
Let me
you are,
see your
Glenn,
comment,
today.
Traisha.
What day is today? You are that guy. Quote unquote, that guy.
Put Uncle Moji and Glenn over on your knee and give them
Gangster,
two
you
an
are
offer.
no longer my brother. You are also that guy. Quote unquote, that guy.
Traisha, I cannot put neither one of them over my knee. You want my knees to be broken, baby. Them ain't no light men, okay? Especially that big grizzly bear named Gangster.
Could I address these two
Please, please do.
brothers here? Glenn and
You
Gangster.
welcome, Griffin.
Huh?
No, I was saying you welcome, Griffin.
I'm gonna get you, Gangster. I'm gonna be honest with you, Gangster and Glenn. And you better not don't take this to heart now. I'd rather you all call me a hoe than to say I like African men and women. I'd rather be called a hoe than a freak of that nature. Don't do that. Don't say that. Don't put my name in something like that. No, I'd rather be called a hoe, which I'm not a
Oh,
hoe, but I'd rather be called something as low as a hoe than for you all to say that I like men and women. No, that's a no. Thank you though. You tried.
okay, so we gonna get back on topic because you know Glenn and Gangster is gonna cut up regardless.
I don't know who
Um,
that is, Miss Leda. I said that they were that guy. I don't know Glenn today. I don't know Gangsta Emoji today. I guess that's their name. They are considered those guys on
you
today.
know, if the men would like to come onto the panel and let us know, and it be serious in regards to how long would you date a woman
Yeah,
without
that would be
meeting her
nice.
child?
That would be nice. Let's do
We
that.
would like to hear that.
Yeah, I would like to hear from them. Act right now, guys. Act right now.
I would wait a few months after dating, like 3 months. But if we lived together and 6 months to a year went by and I haven't met the kids, I would question. Baby, I'm with you. I would definitely question. At
She
least
said,
I should be seeing some pictures, hearing you argue with the baby mama or something. You
hold
know,
on now.
something got to be going on because I'd be looking at you sideways.
But she said if she's living with the person, I'm not living with anybody I haven't met your children. I'm not doing that. That's already a no. That's out of order. I have to have met your children first. If you don't, what?
Well, I mean, that's not easy for everyone because, like I said, unfortunately, nowadays, there's a lot of females who don't want their kids around another female. And so, because it's not them. So, are you not going to continue to ensue the relationship because of the fact that they don't want you around their child?
that has to be understood before we talking about some moving things forward. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm going to be in this man's life who has children, it's okay. Okay, I can't meet them because of the children's mom is uncomfortable with that. I better have had some form of proof that these children really do exist. Um, I heard the conversation between daddy and the children. Okay, I do know that there are some children that are involved. He could be lying because I'm telling y'all, I have dealt with the lies. So if I don't at least hear babies crying or some small children laughing, and you just want to tell me I can't meet them, okay, I can't meet them, but I don't have any proof that there are kids because it could be ghosts, could have lied like my X Factor did. I am not going to continue in a relationship as such. No, I don't
So,
have to meet them.
Leslie,
Okay, I don't have to meet them for a while. That's
I
all right.
agree. Leslie, Glenn asks, how long have you been with the African man?
7 years, Glenn.
Crystal, I'm with you, honey. I don't do the baby daddy drama, and I'm sorry, I'm dang sure ain't gonna do the baby mama drama. Okay, If I don't bring drama to your door, don't bring it over here.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't do that. Don't do that. And I've been in that situation where um the X Factor was in another relationship, and she wanted to meet them. I did not want my sons to meet her because of the things that she said. If she were not messy, it would have been easier, but she was messy with what she had to say. And so I didn't want them to meet her. But as they got older, you know how that goes. You don't have a choice because, they were older then.
I mean, it's one of those things where if you don't have a court order to solidify any type of visitation, then they can definitely say, no, you're not taking my child around your girlfriend or your fiance, your baby mama, or whoever. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely have to have court documents in place to solidify your position as a parent in your child's life. Um,
Yes.
and so
Yes.
that is key. So if they
Yes.
violate that court documentation,
Yes.
then you can go ahead and ensue that, okay, this court documentation has been violated,
Yes.
and it's a breach of contract, so they need to go to jail, be held in contempt.
Yes.
Okay, the Ewan family, they won't know T. What's your man's name? Next, y'all gonna ask for the man's social security.
You talking about my guy in Nigeria?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not telling nobody my man's name with all this drama going on YouTube. People, oh no, baby. Not
Mm-hmm.
today, not tomorrow, not 10 years.
Man. Okay.
I promise you this though, he exists. He's not Mr. Glass. Who was that Marsha Brady was in a relationship with? That invisible man. Mr.
Lord.
Glass.
Wait a minute. She say, how many men do you
That
have?
is not Mrs. Ewing. That's D. That she wouldn't ask that question.
You
No.
you don't know Miss Toya. Miss
No,
Toya, shut up.
Miss Toya, let's just do this. Look at my name today. That's who I am. I know that you all are playing, but he's my heart, okay? And because he's my heart and he wants to come here, we were thinking about living in another part of Africa, but I want him here. And so because he's my heart, I
Hey,
wouldn't.
Auntie Vaughn.
Hi, Aunt Vine. He's
So
my
wait,
heart.
you mean
He's
you
not here to defend himself. I wouldn't. I wouldn't ask things like how many men do you have, because I can ask you the same. I love you, but we're not going to do that. And just as well as Glenn apologized, and I accept this apology. And so I accept your apology too, Miss Ewing, because you're saying rooting for you. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that.
so let me ask it. Shut up, gangster. I cannot with
If y'all
him.
would meet him, y'all would fall in love with this man because he really don't want me on YouTube. But I told him about a little bit about I was about to call you Miss Glita. Miss Leda. He said it's okay because he don't want anybody to bother me or cause me any pain that we're already in. Our family is already going through something, and he's just protective. So that's why I'm responding this way, because he's not
Mhm.
here to defend himself nor me. I'm not his girlfriend. I'm not his fiance in his eyes. I'm his wife.
So let me ask you this.
Okay.
Does he have children?
No.
Okay. I think you had said that before, but I wasn't 1,000% sure, and I was just wondering if you had met his children.
Oh
But
no.
you're saying that you would be willing to give up everything and move to Africa?
No, ma'am. I'm a mother and a grandmother. As a matter of fact, while we're talking, um, my newest grandchild will be here in the next 24 hours or so. She's in the hospital right now. And
Oh.
yeah, she's going to have a second C-section. So I am a proud mom and a proud grandmother, and I would not give that up to go stay the rest of my days in Africa. No. I will go there and spend some time, probably as much as 6 months at a time, and come back home. But I'll be deathly sick to be separated from my sons and their children. No,
Wait a minute.
heck
How
no.
long did you say you was gonna be in Africa?
I said I would spend as much as 6 months
Oh,
away
okay, okay.
while in Africa. Yeah, I would do that. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking about doing that because Michigan is cold here. Not right now, it's not cold, but I'm saying we have good 3 warm months. And then
Okay.
it's cold. Yeah, I would stay in Africa for a while, but no, I'm a grandmother. I'm not staying away from my babies.
So now how long would you actually wait before you would let him meet your grandbabies?
That's a good question. And when I go back to Africa, and we're gonna get married there, so when I come here, he's gonna be my husband, so he will have the right to meet them. I already got permission from my sons, and they say yes because they have chat with him, saw him video chat, but nobody is talking about the leaving him alone part because
Mhm.
that's not my child and it's not his child, and so he will meet them upon arrival if we're all in the van together.
Okay.
There's no delay when he come here. There's no delay because my sons, two of them already told him they love him. You know what I'm saying? Like a stepfather. So
Okay, so let me ask you I guess I'm asking a whole bunch of questions. Um I know that you and your son are very close and you have one son that lives there. Is
yes.
that going to be a problem or a situation for him?
No, we already talked about that.
Okay.
And that is the main reason. Because, when you think about it, like, okay, well, 7 years and y'all haven't gotten married because I wanted to get married here.
Mhm.
If I marry him tomorrow and it's documented, our case has to halt, has to stop, turn around, and I have to help him apply for a spousal visa, which means it will take many more years. And so right now we have a live um what do you call visa? A live Jesus is Lord fiance visa. And so what is vital for me, think about this. He's my fiance. So if he come here tomorrow, okay, he will be a fiance to me, sharing my bed while my grown son, is in the next room. Well, I didn't teach them that that was okay. So
Mhm.
naturally, the best thing, because come on, Ma, you've been teaching us that that's not all right. And so when he comes here, I prefer my husband is coming here. My husband and I are gonna share the same bed, or else I don't know what he was gonna have to do, stay in a hotel or something. And it would only be for a couple days because here in Michigan, I can marry him tomorrow when he's here.
Wait, what?
I can
Like
marry him tomorrow because
they don't make you do AIDS testing and background checks
oh, that's a
and
good question. And that's why I really respect you, Miss Leda, because you ask questions. You don't assume. You do ask, and so I don't mind answering. What is happening here when you want to bring somebody here? You
mhm.
sponsoring that person? Homeland Security, oh God, I am a American. So Homeland Security have to do a background check on him. Are you married? Are you sure? Because when they do that background check on him, they're going to tell me the things that he said yes to is a lie. The things that he said no to is a lie. So they know he's not married. They know he doesn't have any diseases coming over here in this country and infecting all of us. He has to do a physical and they have to check that blood. He does not have access to the results. The results is in a sealed envelope and that has to be sent off. And whatever he has, he won't know what it is that he has unless I tell him, because they're going to tell me, sorry, according to his results on his test when he went to the clinic, and I know the doctor because I have to be the one to tell him everything. Babe, this is the area. of where the doctor is, which one is closer to you, so you can do this is an exam, whatever they call. And then when he tell me, okay, that doctor, specific doctor is close, he goes there, take those tests that Homeland Security is telling him to take. And if they find out you got some disease, they're gonna call me and tell me, I'm sorry, well, or they'll email me, I'm sorry, he can't come here. They're not playing that, Miss Lita.
Yeah.
And people who have never been through what I'm going through, they don't know that they do these extensive background checks. And people get on my nerve when they assume, what if he have wives? Okay, then let it be. Whatever's happening over there, better stay over there, because when Homeland Security, if they find this stuff out, I have a decision to make. Do I want to proceed or not? And I say no. I'm not going to be a sister wife to nobody. Not doing
So,
that.
Auntie, the topic for tonight is how long would you date a person without meeting their kids? And so I was just asking some questions in regards to Leslie's guy in Africa, like if he had kids, and then that's why it asked how long would she wait before she would allow him to meet the grandkids. Um, she said that she's already allowed him to meet her kids, and two of them are
Via
already
video,
comfortable.
yeah.
Two of them are already comfortable with telling him that they love him, like a father figure type thing.
Yeah. So Glenn, to answer your question, yes, he speaks English perfectly fine. He has a strong accent, perfectly fine speaking English. Yeah.
And Gangsta asks, were you okay with a lion as a pet?
No, thank you.
Then he said, I got my dashiki. Can I come to the wedding? Oh my
Okay,
God.
so daishikis are, I'm not gonna say attire of the past.
Yeah, they are.
So, but yeah.
They're ancient. Nobody
Yeah.
calls them dashikis anymore. Yeah. That was like back during your time frame, gangster.
But I will
Um,
tell you all something. And like I said, if anybody ever have any questions, I'm open for questions. In regards to him being an African man, now that he is, I am in a relationship with someone who happens to be African. I have talked to him every day for these 7 years. Every day. I didn't talk to him one day out of the 7 years. And that was because he was in a lot of pain. His friend, somebody jumped his friend. Now, what all of that looked like, you can always go on YouTube and see on the roadside. Somebody would have to be a content creator who goes live so that you can see where he is, what it looks like on the roadside, and all of that good stuff. So his friend was physically hurt, and it hurt him because of the damage that was done. And so I knew something was wrong. And
so you so y'all video chat every day, you say?
almost every day, but we do talk. If we don't video chat every day, I promise you, we hear from each other more than a few times a day. That's my love. I'm his love. And I'll tell you, as in regards of him being a African man, I have never, not one time, was called a queen from the brothers here over here. And so when he called me his queen, that is every day. I don't ever get tired of it. As a matter of fact, I'm on a natural high about it. If he does not call me a queen, I will wonder, like, are you okay, babe? Like, you sure you're okay? You know what I'm saying? It's just like somebody call you a pet name. If they call
Hmm.
you Leda, you're gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, huh?
Child, I have so many nicknames from Glenn to it's not funny. I just laugh and be like, okay. That's a good question. How do you deal with a long distance relationship? And did the love drift apart at some point or kept getting stronger every day?
It's only because of God. I promise you, it has to be. It is God. The love has grown stronger. We both cried when I went to Nigeria. We both cried, and upon my arrival, and when I was getting ready to leave, I was preparing. We were in our apartment, and his eyes were so red because he was really trying to fight back the tears. What she say? Don't know if you answer, but how did you all meet? Online, Auntie Vine. We met online. Online, we met. As a matter of fact, he said hello to me online, and I looked at him. I said, I'm not saying nothing to this guy. He was in India at the time. He was a professional sportsman. I'm not gonna say what sports because then I'm giving too much of who he is. That's his story, not mine. Just like my son is a professional basketball player. And he said hello. I said, please, I'm not going to India. I'm not saying nothing to this guy. That's a lie, Glenn. That's a no, sir. No, that's not true.
She has been to see him, Glenn, on several occasions. So,
I went to see him while he was in India, and I went to see him while he was in Nigeria, and I'm going back soon. But thank you though. No meet in 7 years. That's a whole lot. I think I would have an attitude problem by now, probably.
and
Maybe.
Auntie Vaughn, it wasn't Gangster who's been sick. It's your other nephew, and we not gonna discuss. Um. So, I mean, this is interesting. Like I say, very interesting.
I'll tell you what makes it really, really, really work for us. What makes it really, really work for us? Can you imagine? Okay. I want a relationship with God. And don't compare me with anyone who may have ever let you all down talking about God, but their whole life may be questionable. But I truly do. And I was telling Ms. Leda, I said things that I have said on the YouTube platform, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I'm not proud of myself for things that I have said thus far. Hey, but I am human and I'm done with it. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't. And that's not anybody else's fault. It's me. I search myself over. I judge myself. And I say I'm not happy about the things that I have said on this platform. So, in order for us, he and I, my fiance and I, to have a decent relationship, a strong one, we have to go to God. One, I want to have a relationship with God. I don't want to sleep around. It's fun. I know sleeping with him is fun. But I want God too. So I want God all the more. How can we do this, God? And so I believe God has a sense of humor. So look at the distance between us geographically. So in order for me to have God and have my man, he had to put distance between us because I could have fell in love with somebody here. And what was I going to do before we got married? I was going to screw around. And that's not what I want, y'all. I did it. I've been there, done that. I'm done with that. I don't miss sleeping with a man. I'm not married with him. I'm not
I did,
I don't want to
Glenn.
do that anymore. I'm tired of that. It got me nowhere. I'm good. Thank you. I love you back, gangsta emoji. I know that you all are playing. I just don't like the and I'm not pointing fingers at anybody. I don't like the Leslie like, men and women. I don't. Y'all can play about something else, but not that. That's nasty. That's like extra next nasty. I'd rather you say I sleep with two men. I'd rather you say that.
Okay, so it looked like I need to schedule a Q&A for Leslie because y'all got a lot of questions for Miss Leslie. Miss Leslie, will you be open to a Q&A?
Yes.
Okay, so I will post and you guys can list questions and then I will let you know when Miss Leslie is free and we will go live so that way you can ask her questions. Now, I shouldn't have to say this, but let me go ahead and say it.
Respect.
Even though she is open and willing to answer anything, let's be respectful
Thank
and
you.
do not go into the boundary zones, shall I say? Okay.
Yes, we've been all nice to each other and kind. I know we play sometimes, and my voice will remain the same even if I see an ugly question in there somewhere. I would just ignore the question. But yeah, let's be respectful. And then we really got to understand something. This is my story, and I'm not in this relationship by myself. So I also have to respect the fact that he's not here to speak for himself. So it might just be some questions that I cannot answer, and that's okay. That's okay. It doesn't mean that you can't ask. And I love really talking about this because I have found many women who have met their guy who they're in a relationship with 10 years plus. And I joined this Facebook group that center around people like myself. And you'd be surprised. Oh my God, it was hundreds of us in that group. But the lady shut it down because young girls were coming in there, literally going live and crying about how they missed their guys, and the rest of us, waiting on our guys. And we need strength. So if you're crying and that's all you all are offering us are those tears, and we're trying to coach you at the same time, we're hurting too. We're in love with our guy. We want him here. And so the lady had warned the founder of the club, warned everybody, we're not going to do this, but they kept doing it. And so she shut it all the way down. And I missed that group. I was learning from them. And that's how I was able to sponsor him to come here. I got a visa coach. Money's been paid for. This stuff is real. Just like you love your guy. Now, if he goes overseas and stay there, and then in order for you to bring him here, you have to go through the channels that I'm going through. You don't want anyone talking silly about your man. You really don't. This man has real feelings, and I have real feelings. I don't want to be in no more friends with benefit relationship. I really don't. I'm tired of that, you all. I'm busy. I'm a mother. I'm a grandmother. I have fun with what I'm doing things that are associated with business. I'm trying to turn that around. I want to make my money from home now. I don't have time to be in these ridiculous relationships. These people are lying, people catching diseases here and there. I hear a lot of this stuff, and I don't want to be involved in it. I'm not saying that if you're not married, you will catch a disease. That's not at all what I'm saying. I'm saying it's time for us to get married with this man who I've been in a relationship long enough.
Okay, so let me ask Gangster and Glenn, cause try to bring it back to the topic.
He's so silly.
Yeah, he need help. How long would either one of you guys wait to meet your significant other's kids? Or Gangster, how long did you wait before you met Miss Moji's kids? And we gonna wait and see what they say. And then while we waiting for Gangster to answer, guys, we will be doing a live Q&A on Saturday. We haven't decided what time. Me and Glenn will. Um, but we definitely have read you guys' questions, and we will answer them accordingly on Saturday. No, we have not sat and discussed our answers. We never do. We wait until we do the live so that way you can get our authentic reaction in regards to the answers to the questions. So that's how that goes.
I know this is rather. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, he said he waited 3 months
He
before
said
he.
three. Okay.
That's good. That's real good. When you reach a certain age, you learn you want more than just sex. Exactly, Crystal. In any relationship, because when you take away the sex, what else do you have?
What do you have? I just really, he's my friend. I promise you. I,
Seven
I can.
years is a
You can
long
have
time.
sex with anybody, any friend that you have been friends with for years. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure we
Hmm.
all have a friend,
What
and
you
you.
talking about? No Q&A on Saturday. We just talked about this, and you said that we were doing a Q&A Saturday.
Uh oh.
Um. So yeah, I don't know what's going on, but we gonna find out.
Yeah, I know what it is. When it comes to long distance relationship, it's Satan that gets in your mind and give you a visual as to what your significant other could be doing. If you don't exercise those thoughts, you'll be fine. It is really the
Oh,
work of the enemy. I'm
I'm
telling
sorry,
y'all.
Leslie. Leslie, hold on one second. You got how many kids, Glenn? I just seen six. Like he know better. I'm sorry, but go ahead.
He gonna say he's not trying to meet nobody's kid. Oh, sir, stop it.
You did, but what did you tell me that you was going to do because it was me? And we had already had this discussion. Then we're not going to talk about this on here.
Can Gangsta Emoji get up here?
Gangsta, I'm going to drop the link. If you or Glenn care to get up here,
I don't believe what he said. He said it ain't Satan, it's reality. No, I don't believe that. I don't believe I just sit here and think, oh my God, my guy could be cheating on me. I'm very much mature. All I can say is whatever happens in Nigeria, let it stay there. Take it to your grave. I don't want to spend my time worried about what this man is doing. However, I do believe Satan wants to laugh about that. Oh, you think this man is being faithful to you? Hold up. Don't you think he have to be concerned about me being faithful to him? Yes. And so what he said to me was, I know my baby is not going to do that. And I know Satan wants us to believe otherwise. Yes, he does. And I don't want to spend my time wasting on what he could be doing. Let's talk about what you are doing. And if you are doing that, you don't want me to know, leave it there. Because if I catch something, that's a whole different story. And I'm not going to use those examples as to what he could be doing and all that. So that's the works of the enemy. I don't think it's me. I'm not sitting here wondering about what this man could be doing because it'll bring about tears, upset. I'll call him, say, oh, you son of a b, I know you doing this and that. That's not fair. That's not right. That's ignorant and it's childish.
wait. So I'm like, Auntie, I'm a little lost. But maybe I should save my question for when we do a Q&A
You'll
for
have more
solely
questions, Miss
you.
Lee.
Um, my so you're saying that basically that you're not blind to the fact that it's a possibility that he could be doing something with someone else while he's there in Africa because y'all don't see one another
I
on
am
a
not
daily
blind to the fact. I
Okay.
promise you. And you know, the last person, this is what I want to share with you all. And it's reality. And I'm gonna be as honest as I possibly. And this kind of reality hurts. Okay. Whatever happens in Nigeria, let it stay there. Take it to your grave. Period. I prefer you tell me and be honest. Okay. Let me move on and all of that good stuff. Let me just move on. The last person who asked me, she said, Leslie, what if he's cheating on you? I said, are you married? She said, yes. I said, what if your husband is cheating on you? She said, he's not. Let me tell y'all something. Her husband sent me a message. He wanted to know what was up. Now, street language here, what's up? A man DMing you, a woman talking about what's up. You're not talking about buying me a pack of Now and Laters popcorn or potato chips. Okay. I never told her that because of her negative mind. I did not reply to him. So I'll say this that taught me something. You worried about talking about her now, her still. You worried about what my man is doing in Africa. You need to be worried about your own man. That's what you need to be worried about. And so the mere fact that and she said they were married for 30 years and y'all live together. So let's just make it make sense. So you live with your guy, whatever you putting down Come on now. Why is he over here DMing me? And how did he find me? He found me because I'm your Facebook friend. He found me because I'm on that list of your friends, friend lip on friend list on Facebook. When I saw that, I was like, oh my God, like this woman is worrying about my dude cheating on me, but you're actually married and living with your husband, and he's sending me a message. Let's worry about our own relationship. Because I'm going to tell you, I am not, and I don't want you to tell me, don't tell me if my dude um, contact you, because it's going to come with truth and lies. And I don't want to know neither. I don't want to know neither one, because I'm not telling you if your dude DM me. I'm not going to be on this platform talking about anything about somebody, man, DMing them. I don't want to be in such conversation. Only thing I'm going to warn a dude is don't contact me, because I'm not going to answer you. I'm in love. I want my guy, not you. So don't send me no sideways uh, questions. I'm not going to reply you. I'm not nasty. We're not doing that. That is tough, Glenn. You are right. It is tough. And that's why I said what I did say. If if I didn't want a relationship with God, I don't think I would be able to do this, Glenn, for 7 years. I already know I wouldn't be able to do it. Would I have sex outside of all of this? No, because I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in being in a relationship with one person until Christ returns. Did you say, I understand the question, you're in family? Did you tell? I never told her. No, because she was being um, negative. If you come to me and say, Leslie, if you want to know about my relationship, I'll tell you as much as I can. But if your reply to me is based on negativity, oh, he could be cheating on you. Your man could be cheating on you too. Why do my guy have to be a cheater because of the distance, and your guy live with you, but he got to be upstanding? That doesn't make sense to me. Why don't they all just have to be cheaters? Why do you want me to believe your guy is upstanding and my guy is not because of our geographic situation? That doesn't make sense. So no, I didn't tell her nothing. No, come to me, ask me about what if he's cheating. I believe he is. Okay, well, I believe your guy is a cheater, and I have some way to prove it. But I didn't prove it to her because I'm not messy. I'm not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And then some women might say, I think you should tell her. No, I'm not her friend. I'm not telling her nothing. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not telling her anything.
How you doing, Liz?
Leslie.
Huh?
Liz said, how you doing?
How you
Oh, I'm
doing, Liz?
so sorry. I hear some tools. It sounds like you got tools in the background. I'm okay. How are you, Glenn? I'm
How you
sorry.
doing? How you doing, Miss Leda?
I'm finding yourself.
How everybody in the chat doing? Okay, okay, okay. I'm just up here. I'm just listening. So, Liz, them 7 years, like, like, was they kind of, was it stressful a little bit?
In the beginning, yes.
So, do you actually trust him?
Yes. And this is how I am with anybody. Relationships as far as friendship on this side and the relationship we have. You are innocent. Everybody is innocent until you prove yourself to me to be guilty. I don't care at that point if you're innocent. If I feel like you're guilty, oh baby, you all the way guilty. So yes, I do trust him because he haven't given me a reason not to as of yet, and I really hope and trust that it continues. That's all I can really hope for, because if you really think about it, in all of our relationships, we hope for the best. We don't hope for the worst. At least I hope not. We hope for the best, and I believe the best is yet to come.
when he's supposed to be coming over there for good, or you going over there like?
So it's about to happen soon. I knew that on June 30th, my new grandchild would be here, but her mom, I mean, his mom is in the hospital today, as a matter of fact. So, as a grandmother, she asked me to please help her. My son works in the day. She's going to be at home with the baby, and she's going to have a C section. I have 4 C sections. So, I know that it's going to be hard for her. So, I'm going
Oh,
to be here to help her through that, and then I'll be going to Nigeria. And as far as to when, I think anyone in on this platform, the only one going to have some kind of clue will be Leda. And if she decides to share that with you, I will ask you to keep it between you and her.
nah, she never. That's personal. That's personal.
Hey,
Yeah,
what's up,
because I
y'all?
know I'm not that kind of woman. Say, "Oh my God, I'm going to Africa next week," and then it doesn't happen. And we saw that happening. When we
Mm.
were announcing it too much too fast, it never happened. But when I got
Mm.
my itinerary, oh my God, it happened.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Who is that? Who is that up there in the corner?
What's good with y'all, everybody? What's good with everybody? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Gangsta emoji, how are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing? How you doing?
I am fine, fine.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. How everybody doing in the chat? Well, I just want to say, if I was in Africa 7 years and my wife was in America, I'm gonna have a whole hyena out here.
Just keep it to
Amazing
yourself,
high
there,
heel.
bro.
I just got to keep it real, and I know she gonna have her little young stud out here. It is what it is. No long we keep it real, like Leda said, long we keep it real. That's all that matters.
But I'm gonna tell you something, gangster. If you know what I'm saying, like if that's what he want to do it. Live
Right,
your best life. I
right,
really do want him to be happy. Live your best life. But if you want me and that form of living, you can't have it.
right.
Because if
I
you're gonna
understand that.
have it, it has to be that you're gonna take all that to your grave. Because once I get wind of it now, you're
Right.
dead to me.
See that.
Just
See that's the. See
understand
that's
that
the.
now.
See that's the thing. See that's the thing. That's what I'm saying to you. Like, and it ain't no big issue about whether your dude, cause it ain't even about him. We
No.
this could be generally speaking to anybody that's in a long distance relationship anywhere in this world that's in the situation that you in. And so of course a person gonna be thinking, well, how you gonna keep an eye on him if he's so far away? And then
I
and then you go back to the point of, well, you can't even watch the man that you living with.
you
You know what I
can't.
mean? And so I
Yes.
understand that. So but the point of it is that a woman that lives with a man, she probably can't catch everything he do, but she
No.
got a close watch out. She got a close eye on him. Like it would be easier for somebody in Africa to do and get away with something like that than it would be for somebody under your roof. Because a woman know your steps, she know your routine, she know your schedule, she know when you time you come out, you're gonna be at home,
I
what
used
time
to
you gonna
believe
leave.
that. Oh God,
You see what I'm
gangsta
saying?
emoji. I used to believe that. Oh my God,
But
it
but I'm
used to
saying,
be
but even though with all that, a person still can cheat. So I ain't
still
I
can
ain't saying
cheat.
that's like the golden rule for like having your game laced or having your shoes tied the right way. But I'm just saying it's still like there ain't no way to never know what nobody doing nowhere. No way.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But what I'm saying is that's a more secure way
it is.
compared
Yeah.
to compared to somebody that's long distance far away versus somebody that's right there in the house with you.
Yes.
So that's the level I'm speaking from. Like if my wife right here beside me right now, if she was in Africa or Europe somewhere for 7 years, other than what she is right now, I would have a different mindset. And it wouldn't be because,
Yeah.
okay, it wouldn't be because, oh, she could be cheating, I don't know it. It would be the fact that, you're not right here. And that
Yes.
says a lot. You're not right here.
Yes.
And so I'm just being honest with you and the rest of the people listening. If I had to do that, just honestly speaking, I know I'll be having me a wild hyena out here in Africa. I know I'm gonna be knocking something down. I know I
Yeah,
am.
and
I
you
ain't even
know,
gonna
I
play the role
respect
like,
that.
baby, I
Like
ain't
you're not.
doing nothing, and I ain't gonna be having that conversation like, baby, I ain't doing nothing. I ain't thinking about nobody but you, and
But
you
you,
all.
yeah.
I ain't gonna be doing none of that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, and then at the same time, on the flip side of the coin, I'm gonna be thinking that she doing the same thing, even if she not.
See, that's what that okay. That's where we go left. First of
Right.
all, that's what I told my sons. I said, listen, I don't like cheaters. I taught them if you just have to cheat, leave the woman alone. Okay?
Nope.
Because if you cheat, this is what I told them. Okay? If you decide to cheat, I promise you, you will never trust her because of your ill mindset. You won't trust her because your cheating ways, that's what cheaters, that's how they are.
No, I don't agree with that.
I do agree with that. When a
The re- the
man,
the re-
if a
the re-
woman cheat, if I was a cheater, I promise you I wouldn't trust that man. I promise you because I know my ill intent.
right. Okay. Let me say this. The reason why I disagree with that, I agree with it.
You just
I say
confirmed
50. I
it.
say
Now
50
you're gonna
50.
say you.
I say 50-50. I agree with it and I disagree with it.
Oh, okay,
And but let me tell you the reason why I disagree with it.
okay,
Because it's like this. Say for instance, if I was overseas for 7 years and my wife done that, right?
okay.
Right? And she done that. And then I came back to the States and for example, and we picked up where we left out from. I wouldn't look at that situation the same. And I wouldn't hold it against her. Because one thing I would tell myself, which I could be wrong, is the reason why my wife did what she did is because I was out of pocket. And not saying that that's how what a woman should do when her man's out of pocket, but I met a lot of women who dated guys that went to prison, stayed gone 5 years, and then when the dude got out, he came back home to his woman. Has she had sex with other people while he was gone for those 5 years? Of course. Was she faithful to him before he went in? Of course. So I've seen situations like that where women are faithful to a man, but when he's out of pocket, they they do what they got to do. And so
And
with
see
that,
that,
when it's done like that, I don't think it's the same thing as like me and my wife in the same house, and then she just go out there and cheat on me. I don't look at those two situations the same.
and you know what? It keeps getting left out.
I thought you weren't sick.
I'll tell you this part that keeps getting left out. I want a relationship with God, which
Okay,
means I care about that more than I care about what we talking about.
and I get that. I'm with
And
you on
so
that.
I want that. And I want it so bad. I do. I've already had my relationships. I'm tired of the stories. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of that. I was already at my point where I didn't care if I were to get married again or not. I was doing business. I didn't care. This man said hello to me on social media. I said nothing for 3 months. I was like, you know what? That was wrong. I could at least say hello. And here we go. That's history, right?
Right,
So we're still together because he wants a relationship with God, and so do I. Now,
right.
does that
I'm
mean
with you on
it's
that.
possible that he's cheating or not? That's not my business. What he
Right,
could be doing. When
Hmm.
it becomes my business, is when you go to that doggone doctor because you're coming here to the US, it better be a clear report. I'm not going to have any, oh, it's okay, baby. I forgive you. I'm going to forgive you, but I'm not bringing your dirty butt here.
okay.
It has
But
to be that way. It has to.
let me ask you this, cause I agree with you. I agree with you on that. But let me ask you this: if he was here living with you and he cheated, would it be your business? Yes or no? Would it be your
Yes.
business if he was here? So why is not your business if
That's
he
not my
doing it now?
husband. Because that's not my husband.
But in your heart you see him as your husband. You said
In my
that
heart, I
earlier in the
do see
show.
him as my husband. And
Exactly.
so,
So with that being said, if he doing it right now, it got to mean the same thing.
okay, let me answer it better than I just did because how
Because
I answered it was wrong. It is
okay,
my business if he sleeps around. But I'm not going to bring up a story in my mind and tell my mind and convince myself that he is
right,
cheating
I get
when
that.
I don't
Right,
have proof. But it is my
right, I got
business
you.
as to what he does.
Right,
It
I got
is
you.
my
I'm with you on
business.
that and that makes sense.
And if he wants to cheat and want me still, I suggest he take it to his grave because he cannot have both. I've already expressed that to him.
Right.
Will he do whatever he wants to do in spite of? I don't know.
Okay.
That is his business. That is my business. But until it come across my knowledge, what can I really do?
Okay. Let me ask you this then. Okay, cause this getting good. I like that, Les. You gaining my respect with these answers. You like that too, baby? Okay. Let me ask you this then. Let me ask you this. Okay. Would you rather? And I know this is a dumb question, but I still want you to answer it.
It's
Okay.
okay.
Would you rather a person tell you the truth or lie to you?
Mhm.
Oh, I can't be with a liar against the mochi.
No,
I'd
no,
rather
I,
know
I
the
know. I just
truth. I'd rather
answer the
know the
question.
truth. I'd
Just answer
rather
the
know the
question. Do you
truth.
want the truth or
I
do you
want
prefer
the truth.
honesty? You want the truth, right?
I
And
want the
say
truth.
say for okay now. Say for instance, and I won't take your dude out the equation, but we're just
Okay.
gonna say you dating some guy and he's out of pocket or whatever, and he's telling you that
Get up
he's
there,
not doing nothing, but he is,
get back.
right?
Okay.
And come to find out years later after y'all been together under the same roof, you find out that he was doing all that when he was telling you that he wasn't. How do
Okay.
you deal with that?
Okay. I've been in a situation like that, and it might end up
Man,
being
man,
if I have to deal with that again. I can
come here.
only tell you what could happen. I can't tell you what would happen. I can
Okay,
only tell you the possibilities that my heart will turn against you like it did in the past. Um, in a different relationship that I had. So it is possible that I can look at him like you nasty and I don't want you anymore.
okay,
And so I don't really know. I hope that that doesn't happen. So, but
right,
I
right, right.
really
I
don't
get it.
know. It's possible that I will walk away like I did in the past relationship.
Okay, well, and then now let me sit down. Let's flip the coin. Now, say for instance, if he was honest to you,
If he was an honest cheater,
if he was honest, if he was being honest, and say for instance, throughout this 7 years, 10 years, however long it's been, say for instance, we like 5 years deep off in this thing,
okay,
and but we made it to 10 years. You feel me?
yeah,
Around the 5 year mark, he comes, he say, "Well, baby, look, I went out on a date, had a few drinks, and some chick I don't care about. We did our thing. Can you forgive me? But do you respect his honesty,
yes.
or you just gonna throw him to the curb?"
Okay, so I respect his honesty and I will forgive him not because I have known him for such a long time. It's just because I'm all about forgiveness. I have to move on and I will move on without you.
So he
Sorry,
in a
but I'm
lose
not
lose
sorry.
situation either way. Then,
Gangsta
so with
emoji,
you,
listen here.
he would be in a lose lose situation either way.
I'm sorry, yes. That's why I said to take it to your grave. See, so you said that he cheated at the 5 year mark. We had 10 years. So if he decided to tell me at 10 years, at our 10 year mark, that 5 years ago that he cheated, you nasty. First of all, I've already expressed myself, and you told me by expressing yourself that that is not who you are. But if that's who you become, and you think you want to be sneaky about it, I say this: live your best life. Please be happy. Live your best life. But I cannot do this because now when you come here, I get turned off by things. I get turned off if you wear the worst shoes and you got mud on your shoes. Clean your shoes off so that I can be sexually attracted to you again.
I'm here, y'all.
Small things could turn me off, and something as big as you cheated could turn me off. I could be giving you head, and you want to use that as a time to tell me that you have cheated. Because see, sometimes you all don't use your best judgment and talk to us when you should talk to us. Is when
Right,
we got our, you know what I'm saying? When we across the table, not when we in bed. Sometimes y'all tell us stuff when we in bed as if we supposed to forget.
right.
I am not going to be okay with that. I'm going to be
Okay.
okay to the
Let me
capacity.
let me
I'll be
ask the
your
ladies.
friend. That's it.
Let me ask the ladies in the chat that same question. Ladies, everybody that's listening, would y'all prefer y'all man if he cheated? Not, I know y'all don't want y'all man to cheat on y'all, but if he did cheat on y'all, would y'all want him to take it to his grave, as Leda said, or come clean and be honest with y'all so y'all can either work it out or you just break up with him?
No, it's a third option.
What's
Don't
the third
forget.
option? What's the third option?
Leave me. I don't need you to tell me you cheated
But he
on
but
me.
he might love you though.
I
That's
don't
why that's
care.
because look, let me listen to this, Leslie.
Because
Look.
I'm leaving you, gangster. If I cheat
I,
on
I,
you
I got
and you
that. I
my
got that
man, I'm
part.
not gonna break you. That can break a person. I'm
Why do
not
you think a
telling you.
person why do you think a person would be honest and confess something like that? It's just no
Because
different than
he's
when you
Well,
confess
stupid
your
wait,
or
wait,
sin
wait,
before the
wait, wait.
Lord.
So let me answer. Okay, I'd rather for you to tell me
I'd
because
rather for
I
you to
don't
leave me because
ever
I'm gonna
want.
leave you.
Wait a minute. I don't ever want a female to be able to tell me something about my man that my man should have told me.
They're talking anyway, Miss Leda, to
Uh,
us about this and that possibility. Females like to lie. I'm not gonna know what's true and what isn't. If once my man tell me talking about something, I cheated on you. If a woman the next day tell me I was with your man, I don't know now. But if you never tell me you cheated and you leave me, and a woman come to me, I was with your man, I'm gonna assume she's lying. I don't listen to women to tell me. You don't get to tell me who my man is. I don't listen to that.
No, but what if he don't tell you and she do?
I'm not
But
gonna
he
believe
don't
her.
leave you. But he don't leave you.
what?
But he
Oh,
mess up and then she come tell you.
what
I've
if
been in
she
a
got?
situation like that before. In a relationship, in a past relationship, a woman told me I was with your man. Okay, thank you. I didn't have a conversation with her. Okay, thank you. I'm not her. Gangsta emoji. I know it
Right?
sounds weird. Sound like I'm lying. I don't want to be that kind of a woman. I
I
don't want
get
to
that.
do that. I'll lose my mind. I'll lose my whole mind. A woman can tell
I'm
you any
sorry.
doggone thing.
I'm sorry. I
I'm
rather
not doing
for
that.
a man to tell me because I don't ever want no female to be able to approach me and tell me something like that. And then it's up to me if I want to work it out or if I want to leave and go from there. But yeah, I don't ever want to be surprised by something like that. Because yeah, no, and
I'm not
no,
listening.
that's all I can say. No.
Nope. For me, I'd rather you just leave me. Don't try to break me because I'm gonna think you trying to break me. Why do you already know how I am? We talked about cheating. I don't like cheaters. I am not one.
I
I'd
don't like
rather
cheaters
leave
either.
you. I'd rather leave you, and I don't need to tell you that I cheated on you. I'll find another reason because guess what? It'll be the truth. I don't have to lie to you because if I cheat on you, I promise you it's going to be more than that. It's going to be the reason why I'm going to leave you anyway.
Right. So would you leave a man for lying to you?
No, I have
So
been lied
lying is
to.
not worse than cheating.
I can't say all of that, gangster.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I will
Lying is
tell you
not worse
this.
than cheating.
I will tell you this. It hurts. It hurted me when I was lied to. Okay. But in regards to cheating, I promise you, I thought about that thing when daytime all the way to nighttime. It felt different. It looked different. I saw you as such. I couldn't shake it. I prayed about it. It kept existing in my mind. But the lying did too. But I didn't think about your lies from sun up to sundown. Thought about that doggone cheating and thought about the things you do to me, you did to her. So I couldn't shake it. So I left anyway.
Well, yeah. But my thing is like me, I'm big on that lie thing too, cause like
I am
me,
big on that lie thing. I
with
suggest
me,
you not lie to
like
me.
the same way how you said the cheating thing, that's how a lie do to me. Because if it's a small lie or a big lie, if it's a small lie, you're gonna be thinking like, well, if you lied about something small, then of
Then you
course
gonna
you're gonna
lie
lie
about
about
something
something
big.
Something
right.
big.
And then when you finally do lie about something big, that's exposing you either way. So
Either
at the
way.
same time, I'm gonna be flipping and flopping in the bed, thinking about that small lie that you told and why did you tell it and why did you feel like you couldn't talk to me? And if you did lie, you might as well be cheating because you got me all the way out my element anyway.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I see
Because
what you're saying.
it has the same effect. So my thing is, and the reason why I'm saying all that, and this ain't telling people to let people lie to you, let people cheat on you. I'm just saying that I think that in relationships, you got to be willing to go through something.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
gonna leave a man for cheating. I'm gonna leave a woman for lying. This person gonna leave him for that reason. That person gonna leave him for whatever reason they got. But you got to be willing to go through something
You're
with
gonna go
somebody
through
to get
something.
somewhere. It's all a journey that you
Yes.
got to go through. And that person that you got, or the person that God has given you, It's for you and that person to jump those hurdles together. Not for one person to say, you know what, you did that and I'm done. Or I did that and you done. Whatever. It ain't supposed to be that. It's a struggle and a journey together.
That's right.
You know what I mean? It ain't
Yes,
one and done.
that's right.
One lie, one mistake, one thing. It's over with. Cut your throat. I'm gone. Goodbye. Boy, because if God was like that with us,
Oh,
man, you know what? It wouldn't be
yeah,
nobody living in this world today.
yeah.
Mhm.
And
I
so
will
that's why
tell you.
that's one of those reasons why I really appreciate my wife, especially listening to what you said, Leslie, about how if a man cheated, you would be done. And I told y'all many times before in the beginning how I stepped with my wife. My
Yeah,
heart wasn't in it, but my
yeah, I
body
remember.
was. I
Yes.
loved her, but I didn't show it. And so now I'm happy that she was the type of woman that gave me grace to grow. And now I know, and she know too, that I don't think about another woman. None of that.
And you know what, gangster?
But we
I
went through
have
that
the kind
together
of
though.
heart.
And that one, I feel
Exactly.
like that part of our history. You see what I'm
Yes.
saying? And the
Yeah.
things that she done to me that I ain't never mentioned. That's part of our history. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yes.
what makes us us. That's what makes us so tight. So when people be looking at us on Facebook and social medias, and they be telling my wife or telling me, you know what? I love y'all relationship. Well, guess what? It came with trials, tribulation, and
Oh
prayer.
yes. Oh yes.
Mhm.
It came with trials, tribulation, and prayer. And there might be many more to come. And might be many more to come. But we willing
Yeah.
to fight with fight this whole world just so we can make it with each other. So that's the point I was making through the whole thing. So I understand how it look and sound when somebody's saying, "Do you know what he might be doing over there?" It's not the fact because, like you said, he could be
I
living
don't
in
even
your
want to
house
think
and
about
cheating.
leaving.
But how
Yeah.
much are you willing to go through with this man, saying that you want him to come to this state and marry you? Y'all got some hurdles to jump though.
Absolutely.
You gonna let him cross the water and come this way, and then something happen? You say out after seven. You see what I'm saying? Like
Right.
some hurdles, man. It's gonna the relationship gonna be tested
It will. And
in
it
many
has
ways.
and it will continue. Yeah.
In many ways, you know what I'm
I'm not
saying?
dumbfounded to that. Yeah. It's true.
So yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So like everybody got their thing. Everybody got their list of like do's and don'ts and what they expect
Well,
and what they don't expect and all that type of stuff. But at the end of the day, you got to be forgiving. You got to be understanding.
well, I'll tell you something, Gangsta Emoji. And I respect everything that you have said here.
Right?
As a woman with I have a imagination that you would either love it or hate it. When I am up, I promise you, my imagination will have you laughing. It would have you questioning, like, wow. Even my son say, like, wow, ma, that's a darn good idea. Like, where did you even get that from? How did you even come up with that? But then if you talking about putting cheating in the mix, which has happened in my past relationship, that imagination took me way down. And it wasn't even realistic. And so I had to pray it out of me. I said, oh my God, I can't think like this. I can't think like this. What the heck is this? But then what was happening was those thoughts, it overtook me and I fought against it. But I just think that it is nasty for you to cheat on me. What did we do all of those type of things in our past? Yes. Growing pains and all of it. I have a long list of stories, but you get to a point in your life that things that happen is not a mistake. I don't care if you pay me to make me believe that cheating is a mistake. It is not. It's a choice. So
No, it's a
because
choice,
of
and
that,
so is lying and everything else.
and
Everything
because
is a choice.
lying is everything, is a choice as well. And I'm a liar too. Why? Because the Bible says so. I don't always know what I lie about. If I tell my son, hey son, don't answer that door, tell him I'm not home. That's a doggone lie. I am home.
Right?
Oh, okay. But I don't want to lie about cheating. I'd rather leave your behind than to be cheating and lying about it. I'd rather just go because I'm not her. I'm not going to be forced to be somebody I'm not. I'm not a cheater.
Right.
And I'm not going to be forced to be in a relationship with one either. I'm just not.
Well, Lita, she be lying and cheating, so I don't know what Glenn gonna do.
What the
What
hell?
you gonna do, bro?
Okay,
I
first
She
hold your
she,
off,
hand
she be
though.
lying and cheating.
I hold your hand, Glenn. I don't know what
first
else to do. I'll
It's
cry with you.
jokes. It's
It's just
jokes.
jokes.
I'm about to beat him.
It's just jokes.
Don't be using me and Glenn. Mm-mm.
So that don't be using me and Glenn. No, I wasn't talking about Glenn. I was talking about you.
That is
You
true,
always talk
Crystal.
about me.
So yeah, that's all I wanted to say on that little situation. But I just know it's gonna be all relationships gonna have their own trials, tribulations,
They do.
problems that come with it, and you just got to, have the mindset in the right place to be willing to go through things.
Oh yes.
And
And I
so I
just
feel
have to
like,
give you a lot
so
of
I feel
respect
like
for what
now,
you
like
said.
I feel like the problems that probably could come, like towards me and my wife, I don't feel like it had nothing to do with that. I feel like it'll be more like, okay, our finances, we seeing something different about what we think we need to do with the kids. You know how you can have
Yeah.
different
Girl, I am
opinions,
not cheating on
just
Glenn.
stuff
Do
like
not
that.
listen to gangster.
You is cheating. Stop cheating, leader. And
Whatever.
so I think our problems revolve more around that little type of stuff like that than anything else.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I think my wife knows she don't got to lie to me. I don't got to lie to her, and we could talk to each other about anything, everything.
I am
And
probably the
none of that.
worst liar because I can't remember
Quit
the
lying, Leslie.
lie. I
Quit lying,
Okay.
Leslie. Quit lying. Stop it. Stop lying.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah,
Just stop
because
lying.
if I start the lying, that A to the B is just not something is not gonna connect. It's not
And
gonna
you might.
connect.
That's what I'm saying. If you lying, you might as well be cheating too.
No, I believe the other way
I'm telling
around.
you, you
If you're
might as well be
cheating, you're a
cheating.
liar.
Because
No.
look, because your thing is this. Your thing is
Well,
this.
yeah, cheating, but I'm talking about the physical, sexual thing. I
Yeah,
believe that
I get,
liars are cheaters. You're cheating
but I'm just saying
our
though. To me, I
relationship
mean,
out
if
of
you put a person in that
tuition.
mindset though, right? You put a person in that mindset,
That's true.
and if they're in that mindset, whether you're doing it or not,
They're
they
capable.
already in the mindset to
Yes.
see you that way. And so, if a person is constantly lying to me, I'm not giving them the benefit of the doubt that they're not cheating
Okay.
too.
Oh, okay. I
That's my
got you.
mindset. You see what I'm saying?
I agree with you.
If you
I
lying to
got you.
me when you got a chance to be honest, then you probably cheating on me too.
Yeah.
I just ain't caught you doing it yet. But my
Right.
mind is set like that now because the lies you telling. You
I
see what
can
I'm saying?
understand. I can understand that wholeheartedly. However, because you don't have the evidence, it really doesn't mean that 100% the person is cheating.
But it
It just
don't.
means that, right?
It don't.
That's
You
the
could be you
really.
could be faithful and be lying, but it's gonna make it look like you cheating.
You're gonna make it look like you cheating.
That's what I'm saying. So
I'm
that's what I'm
with that.
saying. So the same way you could be tossing and turning about somebody cheating, them lies and all the other stuff a person doing in a relationship that's not right, it still put a bad taste in the person's mouth.
It does.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
Like
absolutely.
this is another way you could cheat. A woman that gossip,
Mm-hmm.
a gossiping woman,
Mm-hmm.
I'll be that cheap real quick. She can go to anybody. She can go to anybody and talk about what's going on in her house to anybody,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
and put her business out there like that.
Oh, like way
That's
out.
that's the absolute worst.
Yeah,
And
like
you have to
no
sit up
holds
here and
barred.
tell her.
Yeah.
You have to sit up here and tell her, "Hey, baby, why is you telling me all this stuff?"
Hello?
That's
What's
been
Oh,
going
my
on?
friend. That's been my friend for 100 years. I knew her before I knew you, and she been there for me. So you know
Mm,
all that. You see what I'm saying? All
yeah,
that
that's
right
too
there.
much. Yeah,
Can you relate to
yeah,
that?
yeah. That's no barriers. Yeah, I wouldn't trust that person. No, no, that's
Can
too
y'all hear me?
far. I can
yeah, I
hear
can
you.
hear you. You
Okay,
had
okay,
cut out
okay.
for a second.
Oh yeah, my phone was ringing, so I had to cause I'm on my phone. Y'all know I'm not using my phone, and so yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like that, all that to me is cheating. So so a woman is gonna hold like the sexual act of cheating and high esteem. Trust me, I get that, I understand it, but that's not the only form of cheating. When you and your wife have sacred talks, those talks are holy and supposed to be reverenced, and then you go and take that information and put it out on the street. You just cheated. It wasn't in the way of sex, but anything that's disloyalty towards your relationship is a sign of cheating. It don't got to be sexual. To cheat on your relationship, you can cheat on your relationship in a lot of different ways. Your man come home from work and he got that paycheck, and you done already placed those bills on the table, and he looking at those bills, and you done told him this how much it's gonna be, and he know how much he gonna have out that check left, and he go gamble it off without paying the bills. He cheated.
Mhm.
He cheated because that's just how it's gonna feel when you know you got to sit in this house and wonder how to get these bills paid when he done messed off the money, and you never know when he gonna do it again. Boy, that's a bad feeling. That's cheating. Anytime you step dishonest in any kind of way with the person you're in a relationship with, it's cheating. Sex is just one way, and it's just one of the main ways that women look at. But it's a lot of things that you got to walk out in your morality to keep you from cheating in other ways in your relationship. You got morals and standards that you got to stand on and live by in your relationship. Y'all know them games we done played. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all hear
Mhm.
me?
I hear you.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's a lot of ways to cheat in a relationship.
Mhm.
That sex thing is just the main one that people call cheating.
Mhm.
You could cheat your partner in a lot of ways.
Mentally, emotionally,
Huh.
financially. Yeah.
Man, come on, Leda, you preaching. You preaching now.
Yeah.
That's all the gangster trying to tell y'all.
Mhm. And don't ever say what a person won't do.
Huh.
That's all I can say.
Yeah. Because you never know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I just like how we got all the way off topic.
Hey, it might be a good thing. Somebody need to hear it.
Mhm.
Somebody need to hear it. You got something you want to say, baby?
No, I do not.
You don't?
Not at this time.
She said not at this time. Cause y'all know she be cheating on me every day.
Oh boy,
I'm not even tripping though.
Mm-mm.
the devil is a lie.
Mm-mm.
Yep.
Y'all mess, I swear.
So anyway, y'all, I'm finna get off of y'all little live leader. Thank
It's
y'all for having
you
me.
already done made Glenn get off. No,
Oh,
I'm
Glenn
playing.
gone ain't
Yeah, now he had to take care of the kids.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, but you know I had to mess with you, make you think.
Oh,
But
okay. You wanna play?
all the time, cause you do it to me. Y'all know
Yeah.
gangster be cutting up on me all the time. But y'all, we are going to be doing the Q&A on Saturday. Glenn is up.
Is Leslie still on here?
She's in the chat.
Oh, she
She's
in the
not
chat?
her avatar thing. I don't know. Something is not working.
Now let
But
me
she,
ask the chat something before I get off here. I need the chat. Everybody in the chat, if y'all can hear me, I need y'all to answer this quick question. Now if Glenn was over in Africa for 7 years, y'all just answer my question. If Glenn is over in Africa for 7 years, he done been what's say is deported? No, that's no when deported. It's
When they take you
military.
no, when they take
No,
you
that's
no,
when
that is deportation.
deportation.
take you from here.
Yeah, he done had to go over here and fight over here at the Ukraine war, y'all. He going over here to serve his country. He gonna be gone for
Oh
about
no,
seven
what you're
years.
talking about is not deportation. If they're coming from a different country
No,
and
I
then
ain't talking about
they're back,
deportation. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Toya know what I'm trying to say. She in here. She know what it's
when
called. It's
when they
deported or
um
something.
no, it's
When you get sent off.
You guys at your station? No, not station where you're at.
When you get
Um,
transported or something. But anyway,
well, we know what
yeah,
you're talking
deployment. Yeah, she said it's deployment. Thank you, Toy. It's deployment. So when you get deployed to somewhere else, right? So y'all answer me this. Do y'all think for 7 years, now y'all got to be honest, everybody in the chat, y'all think Lita gonna keep her legs closed?
Glenn. I'm the
Look
type
at
of you talking about you
so
gonna
I'm
be
gonna be
slinging.
slinging meat everywhere in Afghanistan.
Glenn, play with me if you want to, Glenn. Play with me if you want
Hey,
to.
honesty is the best policy, bro. I feel you, bro. But just be honest,
about.
Just be
seven
honest.
years, baby. Would you get some if I was gone for 7 years?
If you was out of the country and we had a long distance relationship.
Well, it ain't been long. We're still husband and wife, but I'm gone for 7 years. Is you gonna get you some?
No, well,
No,
like I said,
no,
it
no, don't
depends.
start
Was you
fumbling.
here?
Don't fumble at
No,
the
hold
mouth.
on.
No,
No,
you
let
trying
me
to
tell
lie.
you. No,
You
I'm
trying
not.
y'all
No,
already
look,
said
so
no.
there's circumstances.
No, I ain't talking about the circumstance. Answer the question. Would you get you some if I was
No,
deployed for 7 years?
no, I would not.
But you
Would
try
not.
to
No,
change
but let
up
me
for these
tell
people.
you. Hold on.
Well, if I'm over there
If
for 7 years, I'll get me some.
you probably would, but I'm not you. But hold on.
Okay,
If I
well
was
let
in
me answer.
Leslie's shoes, for
Would
example,
you be
right?
mad at me for doing
You
this?
ain't crazy.
Hell yeah, I'd be mad.
Would you leave me?
Shit, yeah.
You would leave me for doing that.
Man,
And I've
I'd
been
be
gone for
gone.
7 years.
I don't give a fuck. You better
What
keep
you
me on
expect me to
Leslie's.
Okay,
do?
high five,
Don't
Miss
get in your
Mosey.
What you
feelings.
expect me to
She
do?
said she
Go
don't.
to the
I'm
bathroom, take
tired
your
of
jacket off.
I'm
I
tired
tell
of
you what,
lotion.
Glenn, you try sticking and moving
Listen,
me
but let me tell you,
everywhere.
if
I'ma
I was
call
in
my
Leslie's
homegirl Lorena
situation
up
and
to handle that,
I
boo.
met you, right, and me and you didn't have our history like that we have, and you was gone, you was out there, and we had this long distance, man, like that's just what it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But
I'm gonna put it
I
away.
don't believe that. I don't believe that.
I
Cause,
would.
cause no,
Yes, I
Don't
would.
play with me,
I
Glenn.
don't believe that. Want me to tell you why I don't believe that? Because you remember when we met, y'all listen to this. When me and my wife met, it had been about like a month, maybe two. It was real soon. It was real early in our relationship, and my wife took me way up to the mountains, y'all. Way up to the mountains so we could be out there in the dark and spend our time together and talk and reminisce and all the good
Oh
stuff.
shit. What are
So
you
we
talking about?
out there, y'all, in the mountains, and the white people called the police on us. They said, "Boy, some black people up there in the mountain. We don't know what they're doing. They out there and they got no business up there. Go check on them folks in
Oh,
the
they said we
mountain."
look suspicious.
They said we look suspicious. So the police came, y'all. So the police came. So when the police came, my wife said, "Do you got any warrants?" So I'm
Yeah, I
like,
was gonna
"No."
come get
So I'm like, "No, hold on." I said, "No, I ain't
She
got no
won't have no
warrants."
meat.
I said, "No, I ain't got no warrants." So the police came. They asked us for our ID. They ran our names and stuff. They came back over there. They said, "Okay, y'all, this park is closed, and you guys not supposed to be here. So we're gonna have to ask you guys to leave." So we leaving, right? So my wife, she like, "Well, you know, if you would have had some warrants, I would have came and got you."
you. Yeah, that's different than cheating.
No, but you just, baby, no.
Yes, Leslie.
The point I'm making is that you said
Okay.
that you wouldn't do this or do that, but you was gonna bum me out. You barely even knew me.
Yeah, I was gonna come get you. Just cause I didn't know you.
So that means you was
I
gonna wait
actually
for me.
still invited you to the park.
So that means you was gonna
So
wait
that
for
would
me.
have been my fault that they
So you
arrested
gonna
y'all.
wait for me.
Glenn,
That thing gonna still be waiting on me, wouldn't it?
If
I'm
wait,
saying if I
no, if
knew you
baby, if
was
I didn't know
cheating
you and me and
and
you
you
were
was
in a long
slinging
distance
meat
relationship,
everywhere,
baby, I
Lorena
know how
would
to find
meet
me
you.
another husband.
No, you wasn't.
Yes, I would.
No, you wasn't.
Shit,
You weren't gonna find nobody but me.
you was lying.
You weren't gonna find nobody but me. That's all you
Honesty
gonna
is the
find.
best policy, right?
You gonna find.
If you was in Africa,
Go
baby,
find your.
and
Go
I was
find.
here for
Go.
7 years, it wouldn't happen. I actually need
Go
somebody
find
that's gonna
your.
be right here with
Go
me.
find your
We
plot.
gonna fight some
Go
struggles
find
together.
your
We gonna go
plot
to
at
the
the
park. We
cemetery.
gonna go no.
Go find your plot at the
Now,
cemetery.
if you have to go fight a war and me and you
Ooh,
were
baby.
already together, of course I'm not gonna
If
mess around
If
with you.
Glenn have to go to Africa for 7 years, Leda better know that he gonna be hitting them long and strong,
You probably would too. Well, you already said you would, so let me
deep in
stop.
their sleep.
You nasty little ass.
No, it's not no. That's not nasty. That's not
Gangster,
nasty.
bring your wife closer so she can hear my voice.
Hi,
Glenn,
honey, I hear you.
Okay, he's not giving you the fullness of the story. It's not 7 straight
I'm
years
gonna give her the
where
fullness, all
we
right.
Be
didn't make
quiet.
connections. We made connections in those 7 years. So what Gangster is asking you is
Oh,
more
so y'all
specific.
have seen each other and stuff.
We have.
Oh, that's different. I mean, like what? So my mind was thinking 7 straight years. You know, if y'all just on the
No,
phone talking, you know, like that's okay.
no,
That's different.
Nuh-uh.
no.
Hold on, Leslie. Hold on, Leslie. Hold on, sis. Let
I
me
can
get
hold
my
on all day.
because look at
State
her
the
now.
fact.
Still, you got to understand one thing is that I get
okay,
this.
Glenn,
I get the 7 years. Now I get the
and I'm gonna
7
be
years,
cutting.
and you was going back and forth doing your thing.
God, that's still a long
Mhm.
time.
Yes.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's still a long time.
And that is why we are in a relationship with each other
That's
and not
right.
someone who says they cannot do it.
Right.
That's
And I'm
right.
with you. I got
Now
it. Now you
move,
making sense
Leslie.
now. Okay,
Tell
you
it,
making sense.
Leslie.
Okay. You have won your case,
Listen,
Sister
she
Leslie.
really has.
You
Like
won your case.
I love your stand on it.
I can't say
And
nothing,
I
It
Leslie.
has
actually
a lot to
appreciate
do with
your
the fact of
honesty.
what I want.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm just letting you know though.
And Leslie,
If
let
it
me tell
hadn't
you
been
something.
me,
Let me tell you something. I actually agree with what you said earlier too, like how a woman can't come tell you nothing about yours. I've always been that way. Like you can't come tell me nothing
You
about
cannot.
mine. Like you
I
cannot.
promise
I'm
you, you
not gonna
can't.
hear it. You can't. I don't
Nope.
care if
I'm
she telling the
about that way.
absolute truth.
I
Don't
don't
come
care.
tell me nothing about mine because I
Don't
like
tell
I'm
me
gonna look at
nothing.
you some type of way. Like, wait a minute, you know,
That's
Yep.
right, because when I'm wrong, I'm right on, baby.
baby,
Give me some
shut up.
sugar, baby. No,
No,
for real, baby. Because when
no,
I'm wrong, I'm right on,
right.
baby.
I'm talking to
Baby,
Lady. Don't
give
be
me,
trying to
He
do
just
said,
that.
"What
tell
he
me what you
wrong?"
said, baby.
No, there's a
Give me some
difference.
sugar.
Can
Give
I
me some
answer that?
sugar,
There's
baby.
a
I'll answer
difference.
that.
I can't get no sugar.
I'm not
See,
kissing
when
you.
I'm wrong, I'm right. That's what I'm
I'm
trying.
not saying that.
Thank you, baby. I
No,
like that.
hell
Boy,
no, I'm
look
not
here.
saying that. Don't be
This
trying
is a
to.
Hey,
No,
comedy
that's
show for
not what I'm
real.
it's
saying.
jokes, baby. Can I
Y'all
joke
need to
around?
have a reality show. Y'all
Can
funny
I
for
joke
real.
around with you, baby? I'm just
No, be
saying.
quiet. I'm
Y'all
listening to you.
hilarious.
Snitch if you want to. She don't hear nothing y'all talking
Oh,
about.
so you
That's what
don't
I'm about.
trust me?
Mm.
You know what I like about what you said, gangster?
What's that?
You said when you wrong. You said when you're wrong, you're right. I love that because we talked about that in my relationship. I said, look, if you're wrong, you're gonna be right in public. But when you get
That's
home,
right.
we can
Yeah,
have
when you get wrong,
small
yeah.
But when you
conversations.
get
I
home, it's a
promise
whole
you.
different story. I'm gonna knock it
I
Hell
out your
yeah.
mouth.
promise you. When we get home, I got to be honest with you. No, it's you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Nah,
It's
we really, me and
always
my
when
wife,
you
we
know
really
your
do have a
front.
good relationship. I just be clowning and making jokes and making fun and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that, but we really got a good relationship, y'all.
I think so,
I
I
thank
just
God.
be talking trash, talking live, having a good time.
That's why
and
y'all
that's why I
can't
say
stand
you
me.
all need a reality
And
show.
then my
I think
wife,
y'all
she
would
can
do
handle
it.
my jokes. Sometimes she can. Sometimes my jokes do go a little bit too far, and she give me a crazy look here and there.
Oh,
But she,
okay.
It don't be too often though.
but it don't be too often. She know
Yeah,
I'm just a big jokester. It ain't nothing personal. And plus, beside that, she live with me every day. She know how I step. She know how I move. She know how I get down. So it is what it is.
Y'all know I've been in here lifting weights too, right? I'm a body slamming like boom out of here. I'm just kidding.
get
No,
one
she
in
ain't
for
do
me.
nothing.
Sis, we gonna meet at the mountaintop.
So is it okay for Leslie to give me and Glenn that 401k? You and
Don't worry
Lita
about
can't,
it, Mrs.
baby, you
Moji.
and
I
Lita
don't
can't
have
get none of
nothing
that,
on
baby.
that 401k.
This
Don't worry
is
about
something
it. We
for
ain't
me and
worried about
Glenn.
that
What's
anyway.
yours
Babe, we're
is
gonna need a
mine.
man's night out.
No,
And
what's yours
Leslie
is
just
mine.
Okay.
We're
said,
not married.
hold on, Leslie was real serious when she said, now you heard about it. She said, don't say nothing about her and some other female. She said, now say something about her and two men. She
Oh
said
my
her and two
gosh.
men. She
But it
said say
got to
something
be
about
you
her and two
all.
men. And
Shut
she got a
up.
401k. It's just one night out, baby, for
Hey,
me and
look,
Glenn and
if
Leslie.
you all were twins, we can talk about it.
Exactly. Tell him.
But you're not. So,
Exactly.
Oh my
bye.
goodness. It's just jokes, y'all. Y'all crazy.
Hey, have y'all seen that TikTok where
Baby, you think
woman be like where that woman manhandled her husband and put
Yes.
girl, why I tried to do that to him the other day.
You did?
I was
Oh
about to kick you in
my
your
God.
back. Y'all tell me,
I would
baby,
love that
you
because
think
he's
Lita
so
finna cheat
tall
on
over
Glenn?
here.
No, I don't think Leda's gonna cheat on
You don't
Glenn.
think Lita gonna cheat? Baby, Lita
I
be
really don't.
cheating.
No, baby, I really don't believe that.
You don't believe
Do
that.
I
not,
really don't.
do not, do
She
not
do
do
be
that.
cheating. Baby, she do be cheating.
I don't believe that.
Please
Glenn
tell me,
know Lita be cheating.
Glenn. No, Lita does
Glenn
not cheat.
already know. Don't even say nothing, Miss Lita. I don't know
Exactly.
Miss
Leda,
Lita
why do
personally.
you even say anything
I
to this
don't believe she would
foolishness?
even be a cheater. No. She don't seem like she will allow anybody to get
So she
that
got
close.
y'all food. Y'all know I talk to her every day.
So
Now you would have to beg her, crying and all that, and she
I'm
still ain't
telling
gonna
you.
pay you no mind.
Yeah, I'm
No.
just lying, y'all. We know she don't
We
cheat.
know you lying.
And we probably have to all go to San Antonio if Glenn wants to cheat on her because she gonna take it real hard.
I'm
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
telling you.
Who's old boy?
Uh
Cause if
oh.
you talking about the ex, that's your
I
ass.
ain't gonna. No, he ain't talking about no ex. You know who he talking about. I ain't gonna say the initials.
Oh,
Leave it alone. I
really,
ain't gonna say no
Glenn?
name.
Glenn. Okay, you got jokes today.
Oh my God.
I-
Look at that J
okay,
Okay.
Glenn.
right there.
Look at that J.
It's gone now.
It's
Somebody
gone.
deleted their comment.
Somebody deleted it. Baby, quit playing. Quit playing.
Okay, Miss Moji.
I'm gonna stop y'all. I'm about to stop. I'm about to cut it
Mm-mm.
out.
Now my own sister over there cutting
I'm
up
a
on me.
I'm a zip it, lock it, and put it in my pocket. But we all know.
It's too late. You already done let loose.
Well, now
And
you
Glenn
talking
over
now,
there.
Leader. Now tell us what you'll be doing if Glenn was gone for 7 years.
We really want to know.
Hold on, we really want to know this. We listening now, y'all. Cause Leslie said what she'll do. Baby, you said what you'll do.
Mhm.
I said what I'll do. Let's see what Lita gonna do if you was gone. If you was gone, Glenn, for 7 years, let's see how Lita gonna handle this.
Um.
Cause she gonna get tired of putting her fist in her mouth, bro. That ain't gonna work for long.
Why y'all steady be talking about that? Oh my goodness.
Why would she put her fist in her mouth?
So, look, Glenn said, I'm gonna give you a pass today, Miss Murray.
Okay.
Done.
Thank you.
Come on now, Leda. Tell her what you gonna do, Leda. If he
I
gone
So
answer
for
the
wait,
7
question
years,
for you. It's
Miss
That's the
Miss
answer.
Moji,
is you gonna
I
drop it
guess
like it's
you
hot, Leda?
wait, Miss Moji, I guess you've missed the whole fist thing because the two of them love to talk about this.
Don't be talking around. We passed the
Wait,
fish thing.
wait,
We
let
want
me
no. Now we
finish.
don't want to hear about the fish
We're
thing.
gonna hear about
No,
that
We
later.
want to hear about that later.
We want to hear about
We
the
want to hear
7
about the
years.
good stuff first. Yeah, give us the goodies first.
if
We want.
Glenn got deployed for 7 years, um,
Oh.
are we married? We just dating? What
Oh,
we
you
doing?
don't believe in marriage?
Y'all, so y'all are dating.
Y'all together. Y'all live under the same roof.
Y'all love each other.
Exactly.
Yeah, you
You
say you
married
love
in
me.
your heart.
Yeah.
First off, let me say this.
Look at that. I told you. Oh
Here
my
we
Wait,
goodness.
go.
Oh my
wait.
goodness.
I
Everybody can
never
answer directly except
no
one
wait.
person, y'all.
I never said that I don't believe in marriage. I keep telling you that. I just said that I
Okay, we
haven't.
off of that. We trying to get to the answer.
Now
In
ask
regards to in regards to that, I mean, shit, 7 years. That's a long goddamn time. I
Uh-oh. There you go. Don't say
Uh-oh.
no more, Lena. Don't say no more.
Say less.
Don't say no more. They play that song, Cotton Candy, Sweetie Gold. Let me see what you get.
Go.
Listen,
Hey,
hey, Cotton
hey,
Candy. Hey, I see you, Lena. Hey.
hey.
yeah. A toy
Yeah.
can only do so much. I need to rim a car.
baby, you so
Bye,
dumb.
Glenn. Bye.
I'm sorry, Glenn. I'm
I'm
sorry,
sorry,
Glenn.
bro. Yeah, it's been
Shit,
real.
he already said he's like, I'm just being honest. He was gonna be slinging meat.
Yeah,
So
but
Now y'all
we
know,
gotta
y'all
figure
look.
something out. He said he was kidding too, so we
Y'all
gotta
see,
figure out what
y'all
he
see, we got
no,
Toya.
he
Y'all see,
said
we got
he was.
Toya in here. We
He
got Bree
said
Ewing,
he was.
y'all.
He said he was kidding about when he said he don't trust a woman.
Yeah, he
Oh,
But
was. Yeah, he
yeah,
was. He was joking. That was a joke. But what
yeah.
y'all think? Y'all think we should hit Bree
We
Ewing?
sure should.
Leader, what y'all think? Y'all think we should hit Bree
Absolutely. Ain't
Ewing?
listen, ain't nobody
I
else
think so.
right now.
Uh
well,
oh. What yet, Toya?
Come
I
on,
know,
girl.
I
You in
know.
the
come on
hot
now.
seat.
Toya, you in the hot seat. Come
Come
on,
on now.
Toya. If D gone for 7 years,
So
Toya.
silly.
If he gone for 7 years, Toya, what you gonna do?
Wait a minute. So Glenn, you say you're gonna be banging everything that come your way. So when you come back, is you telling that you've been banging, or you gonna keep it on the hush?
Yeah,
You
what you
ain't gonna
doing,
tell the truth
Glenn?
now, girl.
I'm
You
gonna
gonna
I'm
be
gonna tell
quiet.
I'm gonna tell him myself. I
Oh,
got to.
stop it. Shut
But
up.
you don't think I'm gonna stay with my man for 100 years?
I know that's right.
Okay,
Keep your
but
goodies
that's
locked
not.
up, baby. That's what I'm talking about for real. I actually believe that.
She said she gonna stay faithful.
I know that's
Oh,
right.
okay, okay. Well, why she gonna stay faithful? You not, baby, because you
I
said
told you the situation.
you could have a
Oh,
nigga break your back in.
No,
Look
I
at you.
told you.
No,
So look,
you gonna have a nigga
no,
break your
I
back
actually
in.
told you if me and you was in a long distance relationship and we didn't have the history that we have, then I probably would be messing with somebody. But since we're married and we actually
Well,
have
that's
our
cold.
history,
Y'all heard
I
what I
really
got to
wouldn't.
deal with. Liz, she just told me she finna have a sex with a
Hell
nigga
yeah, if we was in a long
with a
distance
nigga who
relationship.
meat bigger than mine. What
Shut
type of shit?
up.
What type of this is
Uh-uh.
too much? I can't deal with this. She done
makes
broke
sense
my
to
heart,
me.
y'all. What type of confidence can
Uh,
I have after hearing that, y'all?
I just have one thing to say about that. Size does matter.
Oh my goodness. Stop it, Leslie. Leslie, you play too much.
Wait. Oh
No,
man,
that's not
you know
what I.
I almost said something. I had to bite my tongue on that
You
one.
I'm
didn't
finna
hear
leave it
it
alone.
from me.
Boy, y'all messy today. Y'all know what?
What? Just listen.
I can't deal
All
with
you
y'all
got to
today.
do. All
Leslie,
you
y'all won, Leslie.
no
Y'all have
listen.
won.
All you got to do is worry about your hyenas that you're gonna be having. That's what you worry about. Don't worry about me.
But I ain't catching
For
no
real.
feelings for him. But I ain't catching no
I'm
feelings
not
for him.
I
catching
see you
feelings either.
agree with those eyes.
If a dude hit you with that,
I'm not catching
I
feelings
might
either.
can't even come home.
Dang.
There might not be a home for you to come
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You see?
We done moved into it.
Oh,
Put your shit on
other things he
the outside.
can do. There's
I
other
wouldn't even be
things he
answering
can
no more
do. And if
phone
I
calls or
gotta
nothing.
explain
Sending no
myself,
care
that's
packages,
bad.
Boy, that's cold. That's cold. Y'all dirty, boy. That's dirty.
nothing.
I'm cool with it though. I'm cool with it.
But I will be honest with you all about something when it comes.
Oh,
I
Glenn,
don't
talk
even
about
know how
your
I'm gonna
chicken
do it.
nugget.
Be
What
honest with us,
what'd
Leslie.
you say, Leslie?
So let's say a guy is not the largest. However, there's other things that he can do. And I can honestly say I was in a little relationship like that. The guy wasn't favorably sized to satisfy. But that other stuff he was doing, nice. That made me forget that you had another challenge there. And so I said, okay, I'll be
Had
your
you working.
friend. I'll be your friend. You know what I'm saying? It was fun while it lasted.
There's a little freak.
She is.
Uh-huh.
I
Leslie,
just
a little
really
Wait,
freak.
wait, wait, wait.
believe.
Leslie, when is your birthday?
Is anyone in the chat gonna look me up? No, I'm just
Wait,
playing.
wait, wait, wait. No,
I'll
let
tell
me
you my
Just
here.
tell us the
I'm
month.
gonna tell you.
Just
I'll
tell
tell
us
you
the
okay.
what.
month. Just tell us the month. We don't need to know that.
January.
Okay.
Oh yeah, a Capricorn. Yeah, that freaks. Mm-hmm.
I heard
You
about
know,
that,
I'm so
but
mad about like these things. Like somebody like my birthdays and such.
That's good,
Baby,
Joe.
I
But
really
that's
wouldn't
good.
even
It's
know.
good not to know nothing about
You know,
that.
I don't even know what
Sherry,
it is
The
anymore.
I'm
astronomers and stuff,
girl. I'm
You
astrologers,
with
know,
stay
you,
away from it.
Sherry. I'm with
Don't
you. I need you to
let's leave it
touch
up to
my
that.
don't need
soul.
none of
Over
that.
here, that's another conversation.
Wait
I
a
got
minute.
a
You see what
question.
my girl Sherry put? I need you to touch my soul.
I
Because the
got
show not gonna be able to pull your hair cause you bald head.
Shut
So,
up. I
so
knew you was gonna say that.
I got a question for you all. If your guy, it has to be a guy. I'm sorry, ladies, but if your guy, oh, that might be a bad. Okay, well, whatever. I'm not using anyone here as an example, but if your man
I know.
is in the hospital and he asks you, babe, can I get some head? Would you say yes or no to him? Oh, we in the
If he's in the
hospital.
hospital,
Blah blah blah. Yeah.
hold on, let me tell you how it goes. See now, see this is my expertise right here.
oh my
Thank you for that
god.
question, Leslie. Thank you for that question. See
Now
what you
here's
gotta do,
Scorpio.
and this is for the men in the chat
Oh my god.
who ain't never been in the hospital. See me, I'm a man of many hospital trips, guys. Okay,
Oh my
let,
god.
let- I'm a man of many hospital trips, so I got hospital experience. Okay, so you got to take it from somebody who knows. So what you do is when they come in and they ask you, do you need more sheets and blankets and them get your bed made and all that?
You gonna say yes?
You always say yes and get you a couple extra, right? Because it might make a little mess in there. So what you do is, man, what you supposed to do, you don't even supposed to ask for it. What you do is you just supposed to whip it out under the cover and then flash her with it. Let her see it up there standing up. When she see it standing up, she automatically gonna know what to do. That's
Oh
all you
my
got to do.
I'm
god.
glad
Because
you
look,
said that.
let me finish this, y'all. So check this out. Because look,
She's in the
to a
hospital.
certain extent, not 100%. I said a certain extent. So y'all hear me closely. To a certain extent, a lot of women don't like a man to ask a woman
Gangsta, it's
to
not
give it to them.
literally asking. I was just
But
asking
I'm
the
just saying.
question,
But I'm
though.
just
You
saying.
didn't ask.
Most women don't like a man to ask.
If you
But if
ask
you
me, I'm gonna say no. I'm
but if
sorry.
you
That's
flip that cover back and she can see that thing, she gonna grab it.
oh, I'm gonna do something with it. But if you ask me, I'm gonna say no. Ugh, who do that? Where they do that?
My wife looked at me like, "Don't you ask me nothing right now."
Don't ask me a
No, I'm
doggone
so
thing.
She said,
serious.
"I'm so serious,
No, don't
baby.
even look this way.
If I flash it back, baby, I'm sorry, if I pull that cover back and stand up, baby, I'm talking. You see them veins? What you gonna do?"
I see the veins. You
Like,
look
do you
good.
seriously think that people are asking these days? Like, is that a real question these days?
No.
Glenn said, "Shit, I'm gonna ask him for some head."
Like, I don't get out much. You know what I'm saying? I'm always with a client. I'm always with my sons or something like that. I don't get out much, so I don't know what people are really doing. Are they asking? Could I have sex with you? No. Ugh. Who's asking?
Yeah,
That's nasty. That
but
sounds like
y'all,
a person
but
that's
you really
getting.
have to be focused on that stuff right there. That all that stuff right there is second nature. And when you get somebody that you love and you're in a relationship with, the main thing, man, main thing is y'all go through those trying times, those hurdles, and all that.
I
That
know
what
that's
really,
right, Sherry.
that what really make the relationship, man. Sex don't make it.
No,
Exactly.
You know,
it doesn't.
sex don't make it. Head don't make it. Good
He
oral
said
sex
head
don't
don't.
make it. I
I
mean,
tell you.
it's a part of it, but it's that bond that those talks that y'all have when y'all can sit there and watch movies and exchange our thoughts. Just build that love between y'all. That's where it's at, man. And like Leslie said, it's having God at the head of the relationship.
You have to.
Yeah.
You got to have that, man. If you ain't got God in your relationship, man, then you probably don't even got no relationship.
You don't
You
have
know what I'm
nothing.
saying? You probably ain't got no relationship. So you have God first, man, and then y'all communicate. know how to talk things out, and the main thing is you got to know how to have hard conversations because a
Yeah,
lot of people weak minded, and if when you don't agree, they think you're talking
I
about them.
agree, man.
So you got to know how to talk to people and have hard talks where
yes,
it's not taken out of context, right?
that's right.
Mm-hmm.
For example, let me see something. Say for instance, uh, my wife come and tell me, I go up to tell her, good morning, baby, or something like that, and she's like, ooh, baby, did you brush your teeth this morning? And I'll be like, no, and she's like, well, your breath stink. I got to accept that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna be looking at her like, why you talking about me? And why y'all no. Y'all got to remember y'all under the same roof. Y'all gotta be able to say things to each other.
I know what you mean, gangster emoji. It's just my heart. I just have a caregiving heart. I'm not trying to sound soft and all of that kind of
Yeah, you
stuff.
sound soft. You sound
If
real soft.
I need to know, if I want to know if you brush your teeth or not, and something smells, I'm not gonna say your breath stink. I'm gonna say, babe, go ahead and brush your teeth, babe. You already know, because if you don't, then I have
I
to be more
can.
specific. But I'm not gonna say your breath stink or even you stink. I'll be like, babe, come on, let's get in the shower together. And we're gonna have that kind of conversation. We had that conversation before. What
But
if
see,
I
you shouldn't have to do that though. That's what I'm saying. You shouldn't
what
have
if
to do that, Leslie.
if there was, I shouldn't have to, but guess what? If I don't want you going out, you know what I'm saying, smelling like something sour or
Then
whatever.
say it. Then say, baby, don't go
But
out
I
stinking.
don't
You
want
need
to
to get a
tell you
shower.
your breath stank. I would say,
No,
babe,
you should. But see, guess
go
what? If you
get
don't,
the
who
toothbrush,
else
babe.
is? That's what I'm trying to say.
I
If
don't
you
want to
don't
use
do
that
it to
word
your
stank.
partner, who else is though?
No, but I'm
That's what I'm
saying
trying to get you to see. If
I
you don't
don't.
do that, you're
We
supposed
all
to.
don't have to speak the same language because we don't. I
I
can
I
ask
get
them
that,
back,
but it's best
hey,
to be
can you
direct. It's better to be
get the
direct
toothbrush and use it? I'm not going to use the word stink. I'm just not. I'm just not.
Wait, have my phone right there.
use the word smell
I'm not going to
or
use that
odor.
word either. No. When
But
I
I'm
needed
just saying, like you got to have
when
those
I
hard
needed my
talks.
ex-husband to brush his teeth or something, I told him in any way but that he stank. No, I'm not doing that. I don't need you to tell me that I'm stank. What you can do is say, babe, could you get in the shower? My husband
Okay,
never
okay,
had
okay,
asked me
okay,
to get in the
okay.
shower, because if he asked me to get in the shower, I already understand that language.
Right.
That
Okay,
means
I
you
got you. I
need
agree
me to
with that. I
clean.
agree with that. It's a better way
I'm
you
not
can
using
word it.
stank. That's harsh.
Right.
I'll
Okay.
tell you if I
Okay. I
don't like
got you.
you, you stank, because you might stink if I
I,
don't
I
like you.
agree. I agree. I agree with that 100%. It's always a way you can say what you need to say
Yeah,
without
and that
saying.
won't be
Right.
my
I'm
love
with you. I'm
language,
with you.
because if you want to be hard, don't pull your penis out in my face and talk about something. Let's do something, and you don't use the word stink before. We have to know that that's going to turn me off. You can tell me in any other way that I need to go take a shower. Why don't you just say, babe, why don't you go in the shower, please, or something? But the
Okay.
word stink, you not trying to get nothing after
Right.
today.
Right. That's
I
facts.
promise you that, sir. Sir,
Okay. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get up off this live.
that's funny.
I
We
enjoyed
all
it.
are finna get off this live. Y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this.
Bye.
I don't even know how to get off here with this phone. I'm just stuck.
I hope y'all enjoyed the live. Like I say, on Saturday, me and Glenn will be going live, doing the Q&A. We just haven't decided what time. So I will let you guys know, but look for us on Saturday to do a Q&A. If you have more questions, go ahead and post your questions in the comment section, um, on the community tab. We will be more than happy to answer your questions. Again, please remember boundaries, because last time we had a question that was asked to us that
Oh, I remember. Yes, that was.
it we understand, but at the same point in time, we don't mind answering questions, but we don't have to give you all the details in regards to our relationship. Point
Yes,
blank
you're
period.
not gonna cry. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
We do like our privacy, and we
Yeah,
can't say that enough. We do like our privacy.
yeah.
But so, and then I will post, because I will probably post tomorrow, for you guys to leave questions for Miss Leslie, and then we will do a live Q&A with Miss Leslie. and you guys can ask her questions. And again, remember them boundaries. That's all I can say. So
Yes.
until next time, I am your girl, Miss Leda, and this is
Leslie.
and we out this thing. Peace.
Bye.